So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Janet. If you're my regular subscriber or you visit my channel sometime, welcome back. I really appreciate in having you around. And please, if you've not subscribed, do so, because it means a lot to me. It means a lot to my channel. It motivates me even to do videos and just to mingle with you people, and it makes me happy, just in short. So please take your time, subscribe. Thank you. I really want to answer a question that someone asked me on Instagram, on my DM. I don't know the person. She just asked me about Switzerland, if she want to move. I think she's planning to move to Switzerland, and she wanted me to answer some questions, and I thought this is a video, this is questions that can benefit another person if you're planning to move in a different country, or specifically here, because honestly speaking, I have to put this out there, because sometimes I make video and people come and say, oh, but in Europe this and this. In Europe, every country in Europe individually have different rules and have different lifestyle and all that. It's very, very different if I compare, because I have sisters in Sweden, and they come here. Sometimes they don't get how life is here. If I go to Sweden, I also don't understand how life is there. So let's not think because it's Europe everything is the same. Please try to ask somebody who live in that country to understand the lifestyle there and how things goes there, before just run into conclusion because you live in Europe, you know everything about Europe. You don't know everything in every country in Europe. So thank you. It was not a rant, it's just putting it out there for people to understand. Before you say about something, please get real information. So I'll just look for the DM and see what this person asked me. I didn't even keep the here. So this person say, hi Sister Janet, how have you been and your beautiful family? I'm on one of your YouTube subscriber. I'm planning to move to Switzerland with a child. Any tips on life in Switzerland? Can you please do a video again about Switzerland since you've now settled? Thank you. So I did one video about Switzerland, and I was just talking about things that I wish I knew before. So that was like I was just saying things that I wish like I came here without knowing nothing. I just moved here because of family. And also on one of my video I said I moved here and planned because first of all, my life was threatened in Kenya. I was not feeling safe anymore there. And then, of course, I was married and my partner wanted me to move here. So we just moved, and I had not done any research because I thought I still have some few months to do my research before moving here. But it happened very fast. That's the reason why I didn't do any research, because I saw people saying, oh, go back to Kenya if you feel... What's normally wrong with people, please? Okay. So, and then I asked her, please, what do you really want to know? Let me know. Definitely I'll do a video. And she said, I'm good, thanks. My question is easy. Is it easy to find normal work there? Do they expect... Do I expect to have access to childcare? Do the government help to pay fees for the childcare? No, baby, I'm still using it. Wait 1 minute. What are the things I'll need to bring in? Do you know more African living there? So that was the question she asked. First, she asked if it's normal to find work in Switzerland. Okay, I've said this and I'll say it again. It depends it depends. What do you mean normal to find a job? Of course, there's normal jobs that you can do. I think you don't really need language to do them, but also with those you need some connection. You need someone who has already done them to get them. That I mean, like working in service, working in cleaning, those kind of job, working as a nanny. And of course, some of them you also need experience, especially nanny. Here you need experience. But then also it depends. Are you coming to Switzerland, being sent from Kenya to work here, or are you just coming for family reason? If you're coming for family reason and you don't have work already, then I just have to be honest with you. You will have to start with language. Even if you have a degree, you have any degree in Kenya, and you don't have you're not sent by a company from Kenya to work here, or you've not applied and found a job already from Kenya when you're still in Kenya, then if you come here, you will have to start with language. That's the starting point. If you move to Switzerland, you have to do language first. But anyway, if you have a position, a higher position, like you have PhD, you have masters, you can try to apply. For example, jobs in banks, most jobs in business, they speak English. But then it's not in Zurich, mostly it's in Zug. So if you're lucky, you can get job through that. But if you just come from Kenya and say, oh, I have experience in nursing, I have experience, I'm a doctor, most of those you have to speak. There's a lot of doctors from Iraq, from these countries that had war. There's a lot of doctors from those countries, but when they come, most of them, they just start from the beginning. Especially here in Switzerland, even Germans themselves, they have to come to Switzerland, and if you're a nurse, you have to start again. So I'm sorry. Okay, this is another big one. Access to childcare. Yes, there's access to childcare. It depends how old is your kid. But then in Switzerland, you have to pay. And I think, I'm not sure, baby, how much do they charge for childcare?
200 per day.
Okay, yeah. So it's 200 Swiss francs per day, childcare. Yeah, it depends with where you get your childcare, but mostly they charge 25 Swiss francs per hour. So per day it's around 200. It's just like any other normal job. For sure, in Switzerland there's no big difference with payment range. Most people who work in this service job, they get paid they're paid all of them almost the same. So if you need childcare, you have to pay for it. Of course, there are people who offer that, but you have to pay for it. Do the government help to pay fee and childcare? School is free in Switzerland as long as your kid goes to kindergarten. From kindergarten until your kid do anything they want to do here, it's free. School is free in Switzerland. Childcare, you have to pay for childcare. But then when your kids start going to kindergarten, then the city can help you pay some part, but below that age, you have to pay everything by yourself. What are the things you have to bring in? Okay, you will miss a lot of things. Before you know where all the shops, of course, if you come from different country, the first thing you start missing the food, you start missing anything to associate with African. And I remember when I came here first, I got pregnant and I was missing skuma. I went to supermarket and anything that was green, I could cook it as skuma, just to eat it. But then there's shops, there's different shops, and nowadays you can get sukuma in supermarkets. So you can get this shop where they sell some ugali, not the same like the one from Kenya, but there's some shops like that. Things that you can bring is things like beans. You can bring, I don't know what you really like eating, but there's a lot of things that people bring. They bring beans. You can bring uji. There's no uji like the one from Kenya. You can bring, some people, if you like omena and things like that, people bring that. Yeah, you just bring the food you like. If you, it's accepted. If you can take it to the airport and they don't remove it, then you can take anything you like, because it's not easy to find all the African food here. I don't really know what you mean by what you need to bring. If there's something I left out, please let me know, because I think mostly here it's food that people maybe you expect. And do you know more African living there? Okay. Knowing Africans, yeah, at this moment I know a lot of Africans, of course, a lot of Africans, and I have to tell you the truth of the matter. I don't know which part of Switzerland you're moving to, but it depends where you're moving to, because some parts have a lot of Africans, some don't have. If you're moving to the village, it will be so difficult to meet any African. It's not most of them are there. But in the city, of course, you will see a lot of Africans. There's a lot of Nigerians, people coming from Ghana, everywhere in the world. There's a lot of Africans. Kenyans, yeah, there's also a lot of Kenyans. There's some there's a bar where a lot of African Kenya go. When I came to Switzerland, I didn't know about this place. I stayed here for years before I met any African person. Like I stayed most part of my life. I was in Switzerland. Like I've been here for six years now. Yeah, 6 years. I didn't have any African friends. I used to go to Aargau, that's where I used to shop for African food, and I only knew one lady from there who was African. But then now I met a lot of Africans. At last, it happens. Of course, it will happen at last. You will meet people, but at the beginning, also you have to choose who to associate with, because to be honest, I have to be frank, you have to be careful with Africans in Europe. They're just like the ones in Kenya, but here they've graduated a little bit. So they have attitude, some of them will treat you good, some of them will treat you like shit. You know, like then the way you go to Form 1 in high school, so they will treat you like that. They will ask, how long have you been in Switzerland? If you say 1 year, of course they will treat you like a mono, like someone who is starting life, someone who doesn't know nothing, you know. That's the same thing. I think it's everywhere in life. But at last, you will meet a lot of Africans, you will meet nice people. There's a lot of nice people. I'm not just trying to say there's no nice people. There's a lot of Africans who are really nice, a lot of Kenyans who are really nice, and there's a lot of groups, there's a lot of meetings. They post them in Facebook, they post them in Instagram, where African activities happen, and in these places you can meet Africans. Anyway, if you move to Switzerland, keep contact. I'd like to meet you. I'll welcome you to Switzerland, and see you then. So if you have any question about Switzerland, specifically in Zurich, don't hesitate to ask down below. I'll give you some tips. I'll let you know what happens here, and until then, see you. Please don't forget to subscribe. I'm really looking forward to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I know you can help me do that, so subscribe down below. Bye.